Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's been a little bit since I've posted a video. A lot has been going on and you might be able to hear it in my voice, but I woke up and I am under the weather. Kind of just feels like a cold, sore throat, runny nose, that sort of thing. But it's definitely given me a bit of the brain fog, which is never good for someone like me who pretty much exists in a cloud of brain fog all the time anyways. Today we're talking about favorites from August. And I have quite a bit to share with you guys. I'm going to break it up into groups and I will try to break it up down below in the description box. Let's get into it. I have so many good favorites to share with you guys this month. I will of course start out and share this top with you guys. And I'm actually going to do something I don't usually do. Well, I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to talk about undergarments, talk about this bra too really quickly because, well, I love it so much. So this is a top from Free People actually, and it's just I don't know how to explain. It's a very tight fitted, when you pull it out, it's like, looks like it's this big and it stretches, I've got it tucked into my jeans. It's great as an undershirt, or the jeans that I'm wearing today are like the really loose and baggy jeans because I don't feel good and so I don't want tight pants on. I don't mind a tight top, but tight pants are a no-go for me, especially when I don't feel good. So I like the look of having a tighter top with looser pants. I really like this. It comes in a number of colors. I don't remember off the top of my head what size I got, but I will put it down below. And it's just a great kind of like layering tee. I like that sometimes tighter tops will end up being kind of gappy under here, and do you know what I'm saying? It fits good up under the arms, like it's just kind of tight everywhere. Now, the reason I want to mention brassieres, as my grandmother would say, is because with a tight top like this, inevitably, bras, you're going to end up with like the back fat roll, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to shout out this bra that I am wearing because it is a longer, I'll try to insert a photo because, well, I'm just not going to put a photo of me in a bra on the internet. Not unless it's behind a paywall. I'm just kidding. You might be able to tell a little bit through the top. No, it's probably too bright. The bottom of it comes down to here. Okay, so it just kind of holds in. We're drawing too much attention right now to my chest. I'm feeling uncomfortable with that, but I don't know how else to tell you about this. It's honestly probably my most worn bra. In terms of comfort, it's not the sexy bra, okay? Not the sexy bra. It's kind of the t-shirt bra, something tight. It's not those, I love the Notori bras that have the lace on them and everything. Those are beautiful. I like the, when you want the sexy bra look, but with a top like this or with like a t-shirt, you just need something that smooths everything out. And this bra does a great job of kind of smoothing everything out and being wide enough in the strap in the back that it kind of smooths out the back fat situation back there as well for tighter tops. We're off to a fantastic start in this video. I guess we'll keep going with clothes. I was going to jump into shaving your face because it felt like the right time, but we should probably stay in sections. Once again, Amazon has done me right. I found these, what are these? Ododos? I'm not even going to bother trying. I mean, sports bra, tank top, there's no support in these whatsoever. So if you got big tatas, these are not going to give you any kind of support, okay? I got the long line ones. They actually come in a shorter version and the longer version. I like the longer, and I did get the medium large in these. I just wasn't sure, okay? I just wasn't sure. I probably could have gotten the smaller size, but it doesn't matter. I love them. It's a 3-pack of the white, the purple, the yellow. If you watch any of my forthcoming project videos, I have a lot of projects I've been working on and filming all along the way, and we'll be, wrapping those up and, completing the videos, but you'll see that I wear these a ton under my overalls, my painting overalls, my working outside overalls. I will wear these just under like my button-ups. I love to wear just a very simple button-up that I can throw on with jeans, and I'll put this under it. And it's just comfortable. It's very comfortable when you don't want the whole bra thing, It almost feels like you're going braless, even though you've got at least a little bit of support. It comes in a 3-pack. You can get the shorter ones or the longer line ones. Like I said, I got the longer line ones so that I could almost kind of wear them as a top. Lots of different color options. I will probably order more of those, and I'll probably order the shorter ones just to try those out, and I will follow up with you and let you know, but I do really like the long line ones, and they're a great deal, and just something that I wear constantly, all the time. these black joggers from Amazon. I was honestly kind of nervous again to get these because once I find something that I really love, it's like even if it's pretty good, it's really hard to convince me otherwise. And I have a pair of Lululemon type leggings and joggers and stuff that I like. I thought I would give these a try from Amazon. I did get them in a medium instead of a small, and I'm really glad that I did. I know a lot of people like for joggers to fit really tight. I just don't like that. I like it to be a little bit looser. And these are so soft. I was so pleasantly surprised by the material. Gosh, I don't know how to explain it because it's not like a windbreaker material, but it's also not like a sweatpant material. It's something in between. Maybe if I knew my fabrics better. I guess it's 80% nylon and 20% spandex. So whatever that means to you. I got them in a medium. They are, got the little slightly tighter around the ankle, and these are just so comfortable. I've been wearing them on repeat. Such amazing pants for the price. I couldn't say exactly what they're a dupe for with Lululemon or whatever because I just don't know the products that well, but I can do a little research and find out. But I'm certain that these are a dupe for something at Lululemon because that's what they feel like to me. They feel like much more expensive pants at a fantastic Amazon price. So love those. I did want to share one other pair of sweatpants-ish. I got these a couple months back from Athleta. Is it called Athleta? They were doing a sale and I was looking for some like wide leg linen pants, which I did find that I really loved and wore a bunch this summer. Somehow they just never made it into a favorites video, and I fear it's too late for that now, so perhaps I'll share those next summer. I don't even know if they're still for sale. But I wanted to try these when I came across them on their website. Again, they are sweatpants. They have a very wide, thick waistband. I'm really wondering if this mic is picking up all the gurgling that my stomach is doing because I don't feel good. They are very high rise. And one of the things that I really like about Athleta is if you ever go and look at the website, okay, it's like Athleta, Banana Republic, Old Navy. These are all owned by the same parent company. And so it's one of the companies that actually makes things in talls, which is fantastic. I'm 5'8", so I'm at that breaking point where most of the time the regular length of things fits me fine. But every once in a while, particularly when it comes to things like athletic pants, sweatpants, things like that, I feel like I need the talls. I usually get talls at American Eagle and talls at Old Navy sometimes, depends on what it is. And I did get the talls in these, and I probably could have gotten the regular. Their tall is really, really tall. Again, I got a small tall, and they are so comfortable. So comfortable. They wash up so well, and to me, this is like holy grail of comfy, like sweatpants to wear at home or out. They're very wide leg, and like I said, I feel like mine are slightly too big. I don't know. I might have even been able to do an extra small, which is not my normal pant size. Anyways, I just wanted to share these. I will link them. I don't know if they come in any other colors. I probably should have done that research before I sat down so I could tell you that, but they probably do. And if you're over 5'8", you might like over 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", the talls, you'll probably love them. But if you're at that midpoint, don't bother with the talls. They'll be really, really long and drag the ground a little bit. So love them though. My most comfy sweatpants. Okay, I wanted to talk about shoes really quick. This is kind of one of those awkward where it's like August, we're now in September. I know everyone is dressing for fall, yet it does not feel like fall at all. Where we are, it is still in the 80s, high 80s some days, there's an S at the end of that, but it's, we all want to feel like we're in fall and we're dressing for fall and we're living all of our fall vibe dreams, but it's still very hot. The point is that I found some sandals on clearance at Target, and first of all, I love the colors because they can absolutely transition to fall for me, and they were on sale/clearance for $5 to $7 a piece. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the case online. You might have to go into your Target store to see what they have, but I will link them all so you can find them and check and see. You guys know I love a good like slip-on shoe, like my Adidas slides. They're just so comfy, and I absolutely adore this green shade, kind of a sagey green. I'm not sure, I'm sure there's a name for this. I call it like a Southern Charm green, as well as the pink slide-on ones. This is my other like Southern pink, right? My Southern pink, my 2 shades of blush and bashful. I've chosen 2 shades of pink. One is much deeper than the other, but this is a deeper pink, and I love it. Kind of a, not really, okay, I call it mauve. I know people with more class and intelligence than me probably call it mauve. I call it mauve, whatever. It's not that kind. It's not a purpley pink, okay? It's more of a peachy pink. The point is, great slides. Love these so much. Have been wearing them a ton. And then I did also, again, remember that they were only $5 and $7, so I did kind of stock up. I went a little nuts. I also got this pair of slide-on ones, or, you know, between the toe ones. The others are just slide your foot in. These are between the toe. And then this cute pair that I'm wearing right now with this cream top, just because I thought they were kind of adorable. A little bow, a little cream, light tan bow, very squishy, soft leather feel. Again, just, you know, my thing is always comfort as much as I can. I do love a good pair of rigid jeans that makes you hate yourself for the rest of the day, but they do look good. I like a good pair of rigid jeans, but most of the time I am comfort oriented. And I'll just throw these in here because I've been wearing them a ton the last month. They are, I guess, what you would consider a dupe, a knockoff for the Hermes sandals that people have and love and wear all the time. This is what I would call more like a mid price point version, right? The Hermes shoes, I don't know, I think those are like $650 or something. These are $125. The quality is fantastic, but I do know that there are, I believe, an even cheaper dupe-ish type on Amazon. So I'll try to link those as well so you can kind of get a feel for the different, the way that they look. These do look very, very similar to the Hermes shoes. They're just, you know, you guys know how much I love my slide-on sandals. And it's funny because I've seen people wear these kind of shoes for years and I've never really been all that drawn to them, but there was something missing in my wardrobe. My ability to throw on sandals was something, and these seem to be it because I have worn them a ton and I find myself grabbing for them constantly because they go with, like I said, I wear a ton of like collared button-up shirts with jeans, like striped ones, plain colored ones, because it's so easy just to throw those on with jeans, a pair of earrings and sandals like this, and you look like you tried so much harder than you did. I don't know. We'll probably save this conversation for another video, but I got together with a couple of my girlfriends a few weeks ago and we were kind of having conversations about like clothes and style and how all of our styles have changed and evolved over the years because we've all known each other since we were having babies 15 years ago. And one of the things that we were all kind of saying is like, we're all either right at 40 or approaching 40 in the next couple years. And just kind of having that conversation about, you know, wanting to dress and age kind of gracefully in that sense of, you know, we don't want to feel like we're trying to be teenagers or dress like teenagers. Like that breaking point, right, of where your fashion starts to change a little bit, if it does for you, right? Like this was the conversation we were having was, does it change? Do you care? You know, that kind of thing. So perhaps we can discuss that in a future video. It's always a bit interesting because obviously, I mean, I can see in my analytics that I have viewers that are older than me and viewers that are younger than me. And so it's always kind of interesting to me because I'm at a place in my life where I would wear things that perhaps the younger people wouldn't or the older people wouldn't. And, you know, kind of just being in that middle place of like, everyone kind of has to decide for themselves, but I definitely have always envisioned myself as being the kind of person that once I reached a certain age, I don't want to say dress a certain way, perhaps it's more about what I wouldn't wear versus what I would wear. Does that make sense? Anyways, I'm okay with aging. I'm okay with leaning into looking like older or being more of a mom, you know, looking more like a mom. Like I'm not trying to look like a 22-year-old without kids. That would be a sad, desperate attempt to, boy. All right, let's move on before I get myself too terribly distracted. We'll just discuss these real fast, because they're here. Apparently, the people online, the youngsters, as we're just discussing age, have told me that the claw clips are back in. In my world, they kind of never left. The only reason they actually left for me was because I've had my hair short for so long that I haven't really been able to wear clips like this. But as my hair is getting longer, I am able to wear them, and I've always loved them, okay? I've always loved them. I always feel a little bit, come again, excuse me? When people inform me that something's back in, that I've been wearing for a while. I'm like, I didn't know it was ever out. Why didn't somebody tell me it was out? I also don't really care, but maybe that's why. Anyways, this one I got from Target. This is from the Kristen S line at Target. It's kind of like a tortoisey shell print-ish. And then these I got from Amazon in a 4-pack. Again, okay, my phone rang, bumped the computer, which turned on iTunes. All right, here we go. That'll make you pee your pants. These are from Amazon, and as you can see, they are in very similar colors to those colors I've been saying that I really like right now. Is kind of this mauvey pink, what's it called? Dusty pink. That's what I'm looking for, dusty pink. And sagey green. There's a black one and a tan one. Perfect. Love these so much. Very affordable, wonderful. Like I said, this is the Kristen S one from Target, but really feeling the claw clip. Let me share with you guys just these two sort of like, technically it could be considered like travel, but it just depends on how you store things, right? This little makeup bag, okay? Don't clutch your pearls because this is not $1,000 or whatever the price of a Louis Vuitton makeup bag would actually be. This one is from Amazon, and I'm not into knockoff designer things. Obviously, I showed you those shoes. There's certain things that I don't know. I'm not even going to try to explain it. I'm just weird about certain things, okay? However, this is a pretty darn good dupe. And I got to be honest with you, I've been just utterly and completely surprised pleasantly by this little makeup bag here. First of all, it's not so little. It holds a ton. It's under $30. I can't speak to the other prints that are attempting to look like other Louis Vuitton patterns or other designers even. I think there's something that's supposed to be like a Gucci knockoff. I don't know. I don't know much about that brand or anything. And I will tell you the inside is like a nylon material. It's not, you know, the Louis Vuitton has like a cloth interior, which to be honest, for makeup and things, this is better than cloth. The cloth would get disgusting probably pretty fast. It's got a zipper pouch. It's got a zipper side and then just some little like pocket type sides. I just dump everything in there. Okay, I just dump everything in there. We went on a little trip this weekend down to Atlanta to go to the Ducks versus Bulldogs game. My husband was very much looking forward to it. It was very unfortunate for him because Ducks got their booties beat. But I don't give two you-know-whats about sportsing. However, my grandmother was my grandmama Gima was a big Bulldogs fan. She went there. Anyway, so I had to wear my Bulldogs gear in support of my Gima and root on her team for her. They definitely beat the Ducks, so that was fun. Anyways, we went on that little trip. So this is what I used to pack my makeup. I love it so much. It's excellent. It's excellent. And then I also picked up this little gadget from Amazon, and it is a like beauty blender sponge holder. So if you are a connoisseur of the beauty blender or sponge or whichever, I always use like the Real Techniques ones or whatever. I don't actually buy the beauty blender brand sponges. But it's just a little thing to keep it in because once you use it and it's still got dampness to it and now it's got makeup on it, you don't just want to toss it into your bag, right? So this is fantastic because it's got the little air holes so it doesn't get all like moisture trapped in there and moldy and stuff. It's like a silicone material, so you can just rinse it out, wash it out easily, and it holds your little beauty blender. You know, obviously this stuff is great for travel, but especially if you're somebody that doesn't keep a ton of makeup and you just have a bag with your makeup in it, you don't have like a bunch of drawers and crap, you just have a singular bag with your makeup and stuff in it. These are just fantastic. Store it all together, you're good to go. All right, let's talk about shaving your face really fast. A long time face shaver, well, actually I used to wax, and that is painful. I never looked forward to it. It always felt like a punishment. And then a number of years ago, people started talking about, who knows how long it's been going on. I just heard about it a few years ago, people like shaving their face with these like tinkle razors or whatever. And then people would go in and get dermaplaning done at like a salon and stuff. And I've had that done. Now here's the thing, even if you don't have a Burt Reynolds mustache like I do, or maybe you do and you want it to stay, there's other benefits. You could shave around it and leave the mustache, do whatever you want. But there's other benefits. There's reasons why people shave or dermaplane, their whole face. Again, you can go to a professional. They use like a straight razor almost. And I'm telling you what, okay? First of all, the whole reason I'm bringing this up is because I got a new one. I had been using the tinkle razors, and I'll be honest with you, I felt like they work, but not as well as anywhere close to as well as when I would go get it done professionally. And then I saw somebody, I think I saw actually a sponsorship from an influencer talking about this one, and I decided to purchase it. I will link it down below. I think I got mine on Amazon, and I like that it has it's more of like a solid metal handle with like a rubber bottom, and then just like a regular razor. So this is from Schick. It's the Hydro Silk Dermaplaning, and it's got the heads that you exchange and toss out, which is fantastic. Okay, the Tinkle razor, you just use the whole thing and throw it away. Obviously you want to use it a few times before, well, you don't have to, but whatever. I used this for the first time, and holy cow, when you go to like start doing the shaving thing, first of all, this works so much better than the Tinkle razor that if you've used the Tinkle, the word Tinkle, okay, anyways, let's just move on. If you've used the Tinkle, you need to be much more gentle with this one. I have been able, because the Tinkle is just not as sharp and stuff, I've been able to kind of like dig in more. I made the mistake of doing that with this one, kind of using the same pressure and everything, and I did actually give myself a few little cuts on my face because I was just using way too much pressure. So don't do that. But if you use it nice and gently and in the direction and the way you're supposed to do it, you know when you pet a dog or a cat and you pull out like a clump of hair, you're like, good Lord, you pet down them and then it's like that's what happens. You do this and you're like, what? Was all that on my face? It's insane. Obviously we all have like peach fuzz and stuff like that, so it takes off all the peach fuzz. It's almost like an incredibly intensive like exfoliation and stuff because you're taking off all those dead layers of skin. So it's going to help overall your skin to look more glowy, to turn over like new cell growth and generation. It's not trying to develop new cells and everything underneath all of this like old dead cells. It's just great to slough off the icky stuff. Okay, fantastic. Be careful. Be careful. It's also great, like I said, for removing the stash. I have not waxed in years and years and years, and I would never wax again because you can actually remove the stash with this without giving yourself razor burn or whatever if you are very, very gentle with it. I will go in between my eyebrows, and sometimes I even go under my eyebrows with it. Again, be very, very careful. I don't go anywhere near the under part of my eyes. I just do my forehead, my cheeks. And when I do my cheeks, I pull my sideburns because I don't want to shave off, like I don't want to remove my hair from my head. I just want to remove the hair that's on my actual face and skin. So I make sure to pull that hair back and then do it. And I just feel like I need to tell you that because I've seen people do that and then they take out chunks of this like sideburny hair that you have, and then that ends up honestly looking weird because then it looks like you're trying like to make Elvis, and it looks like man sideburns, right? It's like you're trying to make sideburns. I don't know. Hopefully that's making any kind of sense. But this is, like I said, the Schick Hydro Silk Dermaplaning Razor. I do this probably once a month. That's all I need to do it. It's up to you how often you want to do it, but I do find my makeup goes on better. My face just looks brighter and healthier. Maybe not today because I'm sick, but in general. And I'm really pleased with that. Okay, other beauty-esque product. I thought I would just share this with you guys. Okay, I've had this for a while. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. However, it is in the shade Dream Pop. This is a brown, burgundy, purple, brownish mascara. I have been enjoying wearing this instead of black mascara. I can't exactly explain to you why. I've never been somebody that wore different color mascaras. I don't wear blue or green mascara or anything. It's a softer look. I do find, again, as I age, I try not to be as harsh with makeup. I like things to look a little bit softer. I am just honestly very surprised by how much I like this. First of all, the actual mascara itself is fantastic. I would definitely buy it in the black shade as well if you don't just absolutely would not want to wear a chocolatey brown mascara. The black would probably be fantastic too because the wand is great, the formula is great, but I just wanted to mention that I really, really like the color. I should mention, especially on no makeup or very little makeup days where I just might be putting on a little bit of concealer and some blush and then this more brown shade mascara. I find it really does enhance things in a much more natural way because it can be a little harsh, especially when you're pale like I am. I don't naturally have like super long dark lashes or anything. So if I'm just wearing a little bit of concealer and blush and then I go pop on a bunch of black mascara, that can be a little harsh looking. And so I find that this the brown shade is much softer, more natural looking while still enhancing your eyelashes and your eyes and stuff. Hopefully I'm making some kind of sense. Words are coming out of my mouth, but I don't know what's happening after that. Let's talk about perfume really quick, because y'all know I love to share a good perfume with you guys. I am a bit of a perfume lover, slight perfume addict, have been almost my entire life since I was a teenager. I can still remember my mother being like, well, I don't know if I should tell you what she would say, but she'd say, it smells like a whorehouse in here. When she'd come in and I would have doused myself with ungodly amounts of some kind of vanilla perfume. She was always like, good grief. I do really love warm scents. Fall, winter scents in perfume are amongst my very, very favorite. The clean, beachy smells are fun for a time, but my heart belongs to amber and sandalwood and like warmer type scents. I just love those so much. So I thought I would share these two. And I have really gotten into the habit of trying to buy either roller balls, though they're not my favorite. I do prefer like the spritzing kind. I will do a roller ball though. So like a roller ball or a small sample size, because I just, again, there's no way for me to use up big bottles of perfume, but I will actually use up smaller ones like this. So this is the Malin and Goat. Guys, words, they're hard. Malin, and Goats or Goez, I feel bad. Perfume oil, the scent is leather. This is one of those perfumes that I prefer to mix it. I prefer to mix it with something like a little bit sweeter, like something that has a little bit of a sweetness to it. However, it is a very, very lovely warm scent. Not so warm that you couldn't wear it alone. You can, and it's one of those that once it kind of lingers on you for a while, it almost smells even better after you've put it on and just kind of let it heat up with your skin. So I really like that one. And then this one is from Free People. I guess it's 1809. There's like a Z on the front. I don't know what I'm supposed to take away from that, honestly. Zen. Okay, so maybe 1809 is the brand and Zen is the scent. Of course, here we have it, Sandalwood Pacific Patchouli. It's got like a flat back on it. It is a spray. I just touched my lip with it. That's disgusting. It's more of a cleaner, slightly sweeter scent than this one, in my opinion. I adore this. Oh, I love this so much. It's just become, again, fast one of my favorites. I really like that there's not too much perfume here. Talking about 0.5 fluid ounces. You've got the cute little bottle, and I don't normally keep them, but I have been keeping it in the bottle. Lovely. You can combine the two, even more lovely. But I wanted to share those fall scents with you. And because this is a scented thing, I'll go ahead and share this. This is not a body perfume, though they make this scent in a perfume, and I used the entire thing up. I got the little sample and I used the entire thing up in like 2 weeks. But I do have the room spray left. So Instagram advertised to me like they always do. How they know all these things, I'll never know. Some things I'm convinced that their phones are reading our minds. You guys, you know. There's things that you've not said to anyone, you've not searched. It's just a thought you had. And then your phone advertises it to you, and that is deeply disturbing to me. I haven't figured that one out yet, but I'll get to the bottom of it. This is called Boyfriend, and this is a room spray. It's a lovely, warm and cozy Boyfriend room spray. Comfortably enhances your atmosphere. The lingering hint of vanilla leaves any room smelling delicious and inviting. Use as often as desired. Pro tip, spray your linens and rugs for longer lasting scent. I don't know what else you'd spray. I guess the air. I only use things like this to spray my sofa and pillows, because just spraying it in the air is going to go away in a second. I would definitely recommend the perfume. I'm not allowing myself to reorder the perfume right now because I have these and I feel like I should use these before I order, but this is so good mixed with this, because this is slightly sweeter, much sweeter than this. They're so good mixed together. So if you don't like things that are too warm, if you do like that kind of like sugar candy sweet smell, the Boyfriend one, oh God, it's so good. It's so good. So good. I do love a good room spray as well. We have lots of kids, lots of dogs, lots of cats, lots of people's feet and other smells that are absolutely disgusting. So I do love a good room spray, a good linen spray, something to freshen things up, especially because, you can't be burning candles and stuff all the time. Speaking of things that cover up the scent of animals, I've really gotten into the wax melt game. Who knew? I purchased a few different wax melters from Walmart. So I've got like one in my bathroom, one in the kitchen, one in our entryway. And I've got the wax melts from Walmart as well. These are Better Homes and Gardens, the ones that I have. This one is one of my very favorites, so I have to mention it. It's called Sea Moss and Sage. This is what we have in our entry. I only have 2 left. I'm definitely going to have to go back and get more because I love this one so much. I've not tried this one yet, mahogany and sandalwood. I just grabbed 2 out of the drawer. I have like 4 or 5 different wax melts, but this one I made sure to grab because I wanted to show you. But I like them all, and I really like the wax melts as a great alternative to burning candles. Again, kids, cats, dogs, all the things. I don't want to have candles burning all the time, and I really like that the wax melts, at least the ones from Walmart, the ones we have little timer things, so you can turn it on for 4 hours, 8 hours, or continuous. So usually if I'm turning them on in the morning, I'll turn it on for 8 hours. Turning on later in the day, I'll do 4. I don't usually put them on continuous because I don't want them to stay hot wax all the time, but they're fantastic, and the wax is not as hot as a candle would be. So, and there's no fire, obviously. So even if a kid or animal does touch it, it's not going to be quite as painful to them as an actual candle would be. And it's also not likely, never mind, I'm not even going to say that because I'll probably need some kind of legal waiver to say that, but I can't imagine you could burn your house down with them, though I'm sure someone has. The other kind of like home thing I wanted to mention is this adorable little coffee mug. And here's why I love this, and here's the problem that it solves for me, and maybe it would solve for you too, is that when I am coming out to my office in the morning and I'm carrying my little cup of coffee, I always am splashing it and spilling it. Not on purpose, but just, you take a slightly wrong step or whatever, and it splashes and spills, and then it gets cold, and I don't always want to have a travel mug. Sometimes that first cup of coffee in the morning, you want to have it in a coffee mug. And I love the like acrylic glass, especially if you're going to do like a latte or something pretty. And then this, so the little top goes on it. I can carry it out to my office, and like for right now, I was smart about bringing out a travel cup today, but a lot of times I don't. So by the time I finish filming this video, my coffee is cold. So I love that I can put this on here and keep my coffee warm, and then I can take it off and use it as coaster. I told you my brain wasn't going to work well today, as a little coaster. So absolutely adorable. They have these in multiple sizes. I got these. I think I'm also going to order the ones that are even taller for lattes and other drinks, because 'tis the season, baby, that I start making like chai lattes and other like fall deliciousness drinks. So definitely wanted to mention that. Big time favorite. Big time favorite. Big time. I think that's everything for this video. I do have, again, I'm going to do a separate video with like some home favorites, because I have just found some of the best like genius little like almost like home hacky type things that have been just making my life so much easier, and I want to share those in a separate video where it's kind of all together in one space. Just fantastic things. So that video will be forthcoming. And of course, like I said, the upcoming like project video, the makeover, room makeover type things. I just got done doing my like little side porch area right outside of our master bathroom. We have a little porch off of our master bathroom and bedroom, and it's been very neglected since we moved in, and I finally gave it a beautiful little makeover. I'm so happy with it, so I'm excited to share that. I've been working on the little girl's room. That project has taken me significantly longer because I've been I've changed my mind a couple times. I've had to piece things together as I go. Now I'm waiting for the wallpaper to come in so I can finish the wallpaper portion, but it's painted, their linens are in, their beds are in, all that kind of stuff. I just got done organizing their closet, getting that stuff all straightened and organized, but the wallpaper and the ceiling fan are kind of the last 2 things I'm waiting on, and then it will be done, and we'll do a reveal on that as well. Lots of makeover videos will be coming soon. I should probably spread them out, but such is life. They'll probably all be together. So anyways, that's it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you again very soon.